Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Create Astral Modded Minecraft, where today we should, being the operative word, be able to go to Mercury. Yes, we are that far in, and I have done just a bit of work in between episodes. Not a huge amount, not like, oh, I completed the rest of the, progression. No, I didn't do any of that. It's still waiting to be done, but I did prep myself. I got stuff in my inventory ready for the next things, because the next few things in the quest line actually are really easy. Like, yeah, ridiculously easy. So I was just getting all that stuff ready, and there's an Enderman in my shopping cart. But I built a structure around the stuff over here. I could find a way to incorporate this, but I don't feel like it. But this place is looking good, looking nice now. I do have to have a skylight for the solar generators right here, because they won't run without it. But everything is running, albeit some of it is still a little slow because of power problems. Like you can see, I did have 400k FE, and now I'm like bordering 250. But some machines are turned off, some machines are turned on. You know, it just depends on things. So things are going, things are working, and we have 1043 steel ingots. This guy's been running. Also, I went ahead and put in a boiler. What? I put in a boiler to get some stress over here because, I was running out. Like, if you look over here, this says it's at 54%. But if I put anything else on the line, it kind of kicks off and turns off. So I added this in to have more stress. And we have, 150,000. So we're good. I don't know why I left that there. I left it there. Also, I made just a hole in this right here just so I could get out back here. These water wheels, don't worry, they are literally just to pump the water. Which, speaking of, I thought I found out, like, where was it? It was back in, was it this chapter? Or was it? There was a spot that I swear talked about the sink from Cooking with Blockheads, or is this Farmer's Delight? Cooking for Blockheads, yeah, the sink. It says provides water to recipes, but that's for cooking with blockheads. But then, somewhere else, I could have sworn I read that you could actually use the sink to extract water and for your recipes, but that's not the case. I swear to God, I read it somewhere. I don't remember where I read it, but I read it. Was it in here? Either way, I tried using sinks, just putting them down and having the pumps run like this straight into here. It didn't work. The pumps do not, the sinks do not have the ability to be pumped out by these create things. I think that's a pack thing, not a create and cooking with blockheads things. So, yeah. Also, these blaze burners are being fed with lava. They have little drinking straw hats on. You can kind of tell. I'm not superheating them because, yes, I have fuel, but I am using this fuel right here for this guy, and I will be using it again in one of our next few steps, which is not that one. The carbon mesh. This stuff needs to be superheated as well, so I want to save as much of the fuel as possible for those two things, as well as if I need it for the rocket. I don't know if I need it for the rocket. We'll see. But next thing we got to do is we have to set up these guys. Now, you can't just set up, say, you can't just do this and it'll work. No, it won't work. You actually have to sit here and do that. That'll work. The other way will not. So I'm just gonna do that. Actually, no, that way. That way. There we go. So we're going to bring over this steel dust, because as you can see, it's full. Or I said steel dust. This coal dust. And this coal dust over here. Ooh, we got 1,000 in here too. This side is going to shut off eventually, and that's going to suck. Because, yeah. So we might end up having to put in some overflow protection on this. So that way, if these ever, I don't know, fill up, I can continue to let this cycle run. So I may have to put like a lava block down in here. But that's only if those ever fill up. But we're going to bring the green over there. Made me think of creeper. We're going to bring that coal dust, bring it around, bring it to, say, like, a depot right here. Do I have a depot on me? I don't have a depot, but I can make a depot, can't I? I have to have andesite alloy. I don't have any on me. So we're going to have a depot. We're going to then feed the back of these, or, well, feed these from the back with the coal dust. The coal dusts are going to go here, 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 and here. Then it'll run, it'll create. I may need to put a cap. What is that thing called? At create. There is a cap for the recipes that will allow a recipe to not worry about a single slot. Yeah, this. Crafter slot cover. I have to make one of those. Where'd it go? There you are. Yeah. So this will allow, say, some recipes will require additional crafters to bridge gaps in the path. And what we can do, using slot covers, crafters can be set to act as an empty slot in the arrangement. So you click it in, and it's just going to be like, oh, okay, that works. So, yeah. All right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that up. And then this process is actually really quick and easy. So we're then going to immediately feed this stuff into a basin, which that basin is then going to have that guy on top, because after we get done making these guys like this, they'll be fed directly into a superheated blaze boy, which I'm going to need another arm now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm going to need another arm so that I can have more of the bucketing or superheated stuff. So, do I have my blaze burners on me? I don't even have my blaze burners on me. What the hell? Either way, we'll put a blaze burner there. We'll have another arm feeding it. We'll essentially have this. I'm stuck on the belt. We'll have this little setup right here, over here again, just probably like right back here. And it'll superheat that guy. This guy will then create our mesh, the carbon meshes, which we can then... Oh, this one has to be superheated too. Or can I... No. Carbon plate. Carbon plate? What do you... Meh. Meh. Yeah, this is going to be another thing. But this will be independent. So I guess I'm going to hook up an independent one of these mixers basin things, probably like over here, because I don't want to have to feed in this stuff. I could do that, but it would take a couple more steps than I'm really wanting to do, because I don't think we're gonna need too much more steel plates until later on. We're gonna need them over here, but I mean, I can literally just grab a chunk of these steels and just go throw this in my compressor over there, which is what I'm going to do while I set this up. So I'll be right back. All right, so one box of Cheez-Its later, and we got this whole thing set up. I'm not kidding, though. I actually did polish off my box of Cheez-Its. I had already ate some, but by the time I got into it, I was just like, oh, wait, why are you burning? You shouldn't be burning at all. I accidentally had it running for a minute. Like you can see, he's like, oh, let me, but, weird. That should have just been a bucket of fuel. It shouldn't have. Yeah, you're burning too. Why are you burning? You shouldn't be burning. I don't understand what is going on. Some weird shit's happening right now. Okay. Either way, this, other than the weird blaze burners being weird, it's running. All I have to do is I have to take this guy and tell him to output from the bottom. So we'll see that this stuff goes down. And then we should see here in a second it come up because there's belt lines. Yep, there it goes. So boop and da boop. There you go. Okay, you go in there. Should go up then. Yep, goes up. Goes to this one. And it's got power, so it should. And it went into there. Good. Now, other than the blaze burner not acting correctly, you know, it would ordinarily go ahead and make the thing. Now, I'm wondering if this section will break when this thing gets full. Hopefully it doesn't. But let's go ahead and turn back on the superheated stuff. There we go. And it's making. Oh, I forgot a couple different things. Forgot to turn this belt on, which, how can I do that? I gotta run power to you. How do I run power to you? Crap. Well, as you can see, it did still make it. So we are getting the carbon meshes. We're just gonna have to do that. So yeah, that's working. We also have a place for us to actually get the fuel ourselves so we can feed our manual one. Because again, I'm not going to automate this part because reasons. But yeah, because one reason is I don't want to waste all my steel turning it into steel plates and then having to convert it back to steel if I need regular steel. So, but that's all done and dusted. So now we just gotta, I gotta grab this stuff. Hang on, give me some of that. And give me these. Okay, it gave me, that didn't give me anything, but this gave me a comma. Why did it give me a comma? Integral component in machine parts, which will become highly prevalent in Chapter 5 in the production of new circuitry and machines. Yes. And it's talking about these. So later on, we might need to actually make these automated, but I kind of doubt it. So until then, we're just going to have them as a manual craft. But now we can move on to making our spacesuit, our new spacesuit. So let's go do that. Alrighty, so earlier I went ahead and threw in some steel while I was doing those last few clips that you saw. And I have them ready to make all the stuff. I believe I put the sturdy. Oh, yes. Study, not sturdy. Okay. Now, I believe I need some orange stained glass. Okay. If we do this, I'll get the lead-lined spacesuit helmet. Ostrom plates. Don't I have ostrom plates? I don't have any ostrom plates here. Do I have any actual... Apparently I was not ready. Oh, I have some ostrom right here. Okay, so I can just boop, throw that in. Do you need ostrom? You need ostrom. I'm going to assume you're going to need... Oh, you don't need ostrom, but you do need oxygen tanks. So let's make 2 juice. Two of those. Let's not say what I said ever again. So there's my pants. And then my boots. And now, lastly, I let my accent go crazy just then. We now have the leadline suit. Beat the heat. Metal brackets, cool. So that's that part and that taken care of. We're almost there. We just need to start making these, which is one reason why I had to come back here so I could grab the steel plates and some wires. Do I have any? I don't have any wires ready, but I have 1,000,002 copper, so I can just throw that in there. That was dumb. Hang on. I now have to go underneath because it's not just copper. I have to do copper sheets. I can't reach the buffers. I have fluid tanks on me. It should be, yeah, it's this one. Storage buffer, give me those. Okay. It's copper sheets I need. I think I have copper sheets actually sitting out here. Just on the other side of the windmill. Close that door. I actually have not been inside this windmill in a little while. Yes, I do. I have copper sheets and iron sheets. What I need the iron sheets for something. I don't remember what Oh, I think I needed them for the walls. I think the walls required iron sheets. No, because those are andesite. Hang on. Hey. Andesite. Sheet metal. Nah, bollocks. What did I make you? Oh, no, yeah, so I don't remember what I needed the iron sheets for. But I can now throw these copper sheets into there and it'll start making some wires. So cool. That'll do that. We'll throw the rest of the copper sheets in there. Throw these back in here and give me those. Not gonna like I need them now, but now I need to get started making the boiler. Oops, hang on. Let me take some of those back because apparently the boiler is gonna need 3 copper sheets, 2 rubber, and the machine parts. And then the boiler, okay, engine. It's gonna require a boiler, the 60K NAK, and a capacitor. So I can make those capacitors now. Right there. Oh, I'm gonna need copper sheets again. Okay. We need 4, if I'm not mistaken. This guy, yeah, we need 4 engines, and these engines are they don't have a fail step. So it would say 80% chance or 70% chance of failure. So right now it doesn't, and so we only need 4 of those. These boilers, they're 100% chance. Okay. Oh, so gonna need 4 of these, and it's only 1 step. Cool. Do I have it's not advanced, it's mechanism? Yes. Precision mechanisms. Need 4 of these. And then there's 4. No. 4 capacitors, 4 boilers, 4 of those. So we just need to go get those and get those sheets. So let's actually grab those. And some rubber on our way is actually, well, I gotta go over there anyways. So let's go grab our NAK cells. Wait, I missed. I can usually jump and make it onto the walls, but what? All right. Let's put these in here real quick. These are still going. That's nice. We're going to need some of you. All right, let's see. What is the recipe? It's 811. So I don't have any buckets, but I have iron close by. I put my buckets away. I didn't mean to grab a stack, but whatever. Bucket. So if we do this, hey, yeah, I'll do that. Just yeah. So it is 1, 1, and then 8. And that'll get me the machine part. It gets me 4 machine parts, not just 1. So again, 1, 1, 8. So we'll do prep another set. I know I probably could just feed these things in, but yeah. Boop. And a boop. And the boop. Hopefully that will be enough machine parts. Because I think I only need... Yeah, I need 3 for the digital display. And so I'm going to need 4 for the boilers. And then... What else did I need this for? I don't need them for the Astral engines. Don't need them for the engines. I need these for something else. But we have 16 and still got a minute left on that. That's fine. This will just continue to make. So we're fine. Things are running. Now if we go and we needed to make boilers for those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got the copper sheets. Yep, we're fine. A stack of rubber should do me just fine. I don't think I need a whole lot. Alrighty, so now we just gotta do, I believe it's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then one of you. And then we power you. Boom, 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 boom. And that should be 1. Hey, that's 1. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. And the last one. This probably would be a lot easier and a lot faster if I wasn't using the 5x5 grid, but I could probably set up the 3x2 grid over at that factory over there. But we got our 4 boilers. So now we put the boilers in here. Oh, I forgot the NAKs. God dang it. Put the capacitors in last. Let me go get the NAKs. Well, okay, NAKs acquired. So we just put these guys up in there. And then this is the correct thing for the engines, right? 1, 2, 3. And we just need to do this now, and it should get us an engine. Engine. There we go. 4 engines. Oh, we also get some tiny TNT. Now we need to make some Astral engines. Actually, I think we just need the 1 Astral engine. Well, unless we want an Elytra. Yeah, we just need to make 1. We also need to make these. But I believe we have everything for those. So except for the monitors for the Computer Craft Restitched. Computer Craft is interesting. I understand it and don't understand it at the same time. Because, like, it's basically just taking a programming language and then turning it into something. But a lot of the times it doesn't work because computer programming is a pain in the butt. But we need an Ostrom engine. We need an engine frame, an engine fan. And then I think that's all we need. Yep. Ostrom engine. Dope. And then we go over here. Digital display. Yep. We need a monitor. Got it. And we need one. Do we need one or two? Did we need one or two? We needed two. Okay. And so boop, boop, boop. That's two. So all we need left now is just to make the rockets. So we need 4 Ostrom blocks, an advanced, and 2 steel blocks. So I don't have any steel. Actually, can these turn into steel blocks? I don't think they can. No, they cannot. So let's go back, go grab some steel. Alrighty, got our steel. So we just need to do would you place? There we go. Steel block, and then put these away. Put all that away. Don't need those anymore. Do I need the machine parts? I have to sneeze. Hang on. Sneeze finished. All right. Oh, I need 2 steel blocks. Okay, steel blocks, and then I need 4 of these. Had enough Ostrom on me. Dope. Don't need those. Don't need those. I believe I have everything. Oh, no. I need the advanced integrated circuit chip, but those are in the system. Got those. Got those. Got those. Got those. Got that. All right. Advanced. Boop, boop. So now, all that's left to do is to make it and blast off. So we go into our space station. The more I look at this, the more I'm not really too happy with the white, but I mean, there's no point in changing it now. So we do that, that, and that. An Ostrom rocket. Strofer mushroom. Now, all that's left to do is to go to Mercury. Well, actually, that's not all I have to do. I actually have to sit here and fill that up with oxygen. But I also need to check the time on this video because I've been recording this in one giant segment here. So I need to see how much time I have left in the video. And we may just visit today or in the next episode. So I'll be right back. So unfortunately, this episode is pretty much finished up. I don't have much time left in the recording. So I went ahead and placed down our Ostrom rocket, put on my lead-lined suit, because next time we will be going to Mercury and we'll get to explore a lot more. So that's dope. So look forward to that. Thank you all for watching. I've been Dorkman191, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all. That outro didn't work so well. I thought I'd close the door on your faces, but I just closed it in on my mind. Bye, y'all.